The year 2023 has left us astounded with some of the most groundbreaking game releases of all time. From Assassin's Creed Mirage to Marvel's Spider-Man 2, 2023 was a year of epic releases that kept us glued to our screens. But as they say, out with the old and in with the new, 2024 is shaping up to be just as exciting and possibly even bigger than its predecessors. Oh my gosh! This year is going to be very special for gamers, and I'm not gonna lie, I'm already hyped for it. But let's face the facts, not all upcoming games are compatible with all gaming platforms. Many intriguing titles are exclusive to specific consoles, like Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. This action-packed game is scheduled for release on February 29th, 2024, and it's exclusively for PS5. So if you don't own a PS5, then it's time to start saving up, gosh darn it. But don't worry, there are still plenty of highly anticipated games that will be coming out for all of the gaming platforms in 2024. Let's take a look and find out what game is going to make 2024 a year to remember in the gaming world. After a massive success of Persona 3, Atlus has announced a new and updated version of the game, Persona 3 Reload. The game is set to release on February 2nd, 2024, and will be available on all gaming platforms, including Windows. This reloaded version will not only preserve the original story and characters, but also introduce new quality of life mechanics and a complete graphical overhaul. Fans of the franchise are already bursting at the seams with excitement, and it's uncontroversial to say that Persona 3 Reload is going to be one of the top games of 2024. Next up, we have Like a Dragon Infinite Wealth. And you will be pleased to know that this epic emotional drama is set to release on January 26th, 2024 for every major platform, including PS4, 5, Xbox One, and PCs. This best-in-class RPG action game is a sequel to Yakuza, Like a Dragon, and is expected to be even more thrilling than its predecessor. The game features dynamic and fast-paced RPGs where the battlefield becomes your weapon and anything goes. With outlandish jobs and customizations, you can strategically subdue enemies with over-the-top moves. The game also offers infinite adventure, as you can explore all that Japan and Hawaii have to offer in a massive open-world game. With a unique mix of guests and activities, you will never run out of things to do. But if you want to dash into a stylish and thrilling action-adventure game, then The Prince of Persia: The Lost Crown may be just the game for you. This new installment in the Prince of Persia franchise is going to be released on January 18th, 2024 for all major gaming platforms. Unlike its previous versions, The Lost Crown provides a more amazing gameplay experience where players can manipulate time and space to navigate through the game's world. With its highly detailed biomes, intriguing story, and epic battles, The Lost Crown is definitely a game to keep an eye on in 2024. From Rocksteady Studios, the next big game on our list is Suicide Squad: Kill the Justice League. Just imagine how epic it would be to play as the notorious Suicide Squad and take on the Justice League. This genre-defying third-person action shooter set to release on February 2nd, 2024 and is already creating a lot of buzz in the gaming community. In this game, you have the unique opportunity to play as Harley Quinn or any other member of the Suicide Squad if you so choose, to take on this apparently impossible mission. If you want to experience a gameplay that brings together an unparalleled fusion of enhanced traversal, gunplay, and melee combat, make sure to mark this game down in your calendar. Now, what I'm about to tell you is not a secret. It's practically the most talked about upcoming game of 2024 that has gamers on the edge of their seats. That's right, I'm talking about Tekken 8. As we all know, the Tekken series needs no introduction, and this latest entry is going to be even more naturalistic and action-packed than its predecessors. I know that sounds hard to believe, but believe me, it's true. With the new Heat system, players will be able to unleash their true potential and showcase some never-before-seen moves. This game is set to release on January 26, 2024 for all gaming platforms, but the most cool thing about this version is that you can create your own avatar and beat their rivals in different arcades. Now that's what I call a totally customizable and ultimate fighting experience. Moving on, after many delays, we can now finally expect the launch of Skull and Bones on February 16th, 2024. This highly anticipated game from Ubisoft is so much more than just a pirate game. It's a spectacular game that lets you enter the perilous world of Skull and Bones, where you play by your own rules, not only to survive, but also to rise from a nobody, but to become the most fearsome pirate kingpin. Sorry, I got a little bit too excited. Moving on. You can engage in thrilling naval battles and equip yourself with powerful weapons and customize your ship and captain to match your playstyle. It's a world of treasure troves to explore, but also filled with some dark and dangerous seas where everything and everyone wants you dead. If you've been eagerly waiting for a new Souls-like game, mark your calendars, because Black Myth Wukong is set to release on August 20th, 2024. This Chinese folktale-inspired action role-playing game is developed by Game Science and is expected to be available for both the next-generation consoles and PC. The story is based on a journey to the west, where the protagonist, a monkey, embarks on a journey to obtain sacred texts. However, don't expect an exact retelling of the tale? As Black Myth, Wukong promises to have its own impressive gameplay and storytelling. Personally, I can't wait to face off against those formidable bosses shown in the trailer because boy, it's gonna be a wild ride! Gosh, I'm excited. But finally, in 2024, we can expect to see two highly anticipated Star Wars games that are going to take the gaming world by storm! First up, we have Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster. A remake of the classic first-person shooter game from 1995, baby! This version features some updated graphics, improved gameplay mechanics, and new content that will immerse players in the thrilling world of Star Wars. And on the other hand, we have Star Wars Outlaws. It's an open-world action-adventure game that is set in the Outer Rim, where you play as a smuggler, trying to make it big in the galaxy. With its compelling storytelling, intense combat, and stunning visuals, this game is definitely one to look out for. And the release date for Star Wars Dark Forces Remaster is set for February 28th, 2024. While for Star Wars Outlaws, we're gonna have to wait a little bit longer. Now, I'm not gonna lie though, this next one I was just a little bit too excited for the release of this one. It is Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines 2! This upcoming action role-playing game is set to be released in 2024, and I cannot wait to sink my teeth into it! The story of this game is set in the world of darkness, a supernatural world where vampires and other creatures roam among humans. If you like to fuel your imagination with dark, moody, and bizarre settings, then this game is indeed for you! And most importantly, it is available to play on multiple gaming platforms, including PS5, Xbox, and PC, so make sure to keep an eye out for it before it hits the shelves. Moving on to the next most arguably awaited game of 2024, we have Stalker 2: Heart of Chernobyl. It's arguably one of the most ambitious and impressive first-person shooter games I've ever seen. This game is set in a post-apocalyptic Chernobyl, where you have to survive against all odds while uncovering the secrets of the zone. This game uses the full potential of Unreal Engine 5 to deliver benchmarking graphics, making you feel like you are actually in the game. With its non-linear gameplay and multiple endings, Stalker 2 is going to be a game that you can play over and over again without getting bored, thank God. Now listen, I hope my list of the most anticipated games of 2024 has got you as excited as I am, and while these are just a few of the many highly anticipated games of 2024, there are bound to be more exciting releases and surprises along the way. Some other big title names that are expected to be released in 2024 include Banishers: The Ghost of Eden, Dragon's Dogma 2, oh my gosh, I'm so excited, and Warhammer 40k Space Marine 2, Destiny 2, The Final Shape, and Pacific Drive, and many more. So don't forget to keep your eyes and ears open for all the latest updates on these games, because 2024 is going to be an unforgettable year for gamers. If you find this video to be absolutely mind-blowing, then be sure to hit that like button and subscribe to stay updated about all things gaming.